Hey guys, it's Libby, and this is my blog for the Cozy Reading Night Spring 2017 edition. This is a rather genius idea come up with by Lauren from Lauren and the Books. It is a 3-hour readathon, which is like an ideal length for a readathon, I think. You can participate actively in the whole thing. And the emphasis is on making yourself cozy. So what I'm going to be reading is The Weed That Strings the Hangman's Bag by Alan Bradley. This is a murder mystery. It's not quite a cozy mystery. I think cozy mysteries, you're not allowed to have anyone die. But it's a fairly, light murder mystery. It's not very gritty. Our heroine, our detective, is an 11-year-old girl. And it's set in the 1950s, so I've adopted a sort of 1950s theme for my readathon. So I'm wearing my favorite pajamas right now. They're stripy, they're Tommy Hilfiger, they're knit, but they're still cotton. It's great. You should get some. And I've got my knit blanket. And it's officially spring, and it's been warm for the past several days, but like this weekend, it got cold again. And also, once I start reading, I'm going to turn off some lights, which means I need, fire, aromatic candles. This one is Tahitian vanilla. Oh, there's some cat hair in this candle. That should crackle nicely. This one is Tahitian vanilla, which is like objectively the best scent. And then this one, I think it's caramel latte. Okay, and then I thought about doing hot chocolate, which is the official cozy drink in my household, but it's maybe a bit warm for hot chocolate now, so I decided to go with a 1950s cocktail. This is let's see if you can partake in the mixing of it. This is a Lorraine, and there's two different drinks called a Lorraine. This one is the one that was invented by Joe Gilmore, who was the bartender at the Savoy for Charles de Gaulle when he showed up in London. Okay, that's a better angle. So it's basically a martini on the rocks with some Grand Marnier. So I'm gonna open up my Tanqueray gin, and it's 1.5 ounces of this. Glug, glug, glug. One ounce of dry vermouth. Smells so good. Fortified wines have this great nutty smell, which I love, and then it's 1/2 ounce of Grand Marnier, which is an orange liqueur. And I've never had this before, so we're gonna see how it turns out. And my ice cubes have already dissolved. Stir it with a sugar spoon. Don't judge me. It was pretty good. It was like it doesn't have a lot of flavor at first, but you get there. It's not hitting the tip of my tongue at all. Whatever the taste buds are that are on the tip of your tongue, it's not getting any of those. It's kind of strange to drink, but the flavor in the back of the mouth is a good one. So let's get cozy. Let's get reading. Okay, so I also, for later, have a couple of brownies. There was a bake sale going on outside my grocery store today for cancer. So I was like, I will be a good citizen and donate to cancer, stopping cancer, obviously. If I haven't got some brownies out of the mix, who am I to complain? So I'm already most of the way through this book. I have like a little under 100 pages, so I don't think it's going to take me the full 3 hours to get through this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do afterwards. I don't have the next book in the series. I might start another book. I might make some progress on my audiobook. I might just drift off. Hey, so David had to take a call, so I've been kicked out here onto the balcony. I'm now about 50 pages from the end of The Weed That Strings the Hangman's Bag, and I still have no idea who did it. Like, by this point in the previous book, I'd fairly well pieced things together, but I'm just... Also, I've now finished my Lorraine. It wasn't like a bad cocktail, but I think I would have preferred to take all of the ingredients just neat on their own. So I don't think it's one I'll be having again. If you like are really into martinis, then maybe, if you want to spice up your martini profile, but I'm not really a martini person. Fortunately, this means now we can move on to the dessert portion, because cocktails with orange liqueur are not dessert, they are the main course. So I finally made my way into bed. I finished Weed That Strings the Hangman's Bag, and we have about half an hour left of the 3 hours, but you know, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and thank you to Lauren for hosting this.